There's a brutal truth most men avoid facing. Not every woman deserves your time. Some women bring peace, loyalty, and genuine love. Others, they drain your energy, manipulate you, and turn your life into a nightmare. The most dangerous part: low-value women don't always look low value at first. They can be stunning, charismatic, and make you feel like you hit the jackpot until the mask comes off. So, how do you protect yourself? How do you see the warning signs before it's too late? Let's break down 6 undeniable red flags of a low-value woman. The kind you should run from, not chase. Sign number 1. She thrives on drama. A low-value woman feeds on chaos like it's oxygen. If there's no drama, she'll create it. If there's peace, she'll find a way to disrupt it. Why? Because stability makes her feel insignificant. She picks fights over nothing, twists your words, accuses you of things you didn't do, or suddenly goes cold just to watch you panic. And the worst part, she enjoys it. Ever met a woman who says, "I just love a little drama in my life," or "nice guys are boring"? That's your red flag. A high-value woman values peace and emotional security. A low-value woman thrives in toxicity, keeping you trapped in a cycle of chaos. But here's her weakness: when you refuse to play her game, you win. The moment you walk away, she either doubles down on manipulation or disappears entirely. Either way, you come out on top. Sign number 2. She seeks constant validation. A woman who craves attention from everyone will never be satisfied. You could tell her she's beautiful 1,000 times. Treat her like a queen. Support her through everything. But deep down, she needs admiration from the entire world. Look at her social media. Is she posting thirst traps daily? Fishing for likes? Subtly reminding you how many guys hit on her? She's not looking for a relationship. She's looking for an audience. And when you call her out, she'll say, "You're just insecure," or "It's just Instagram." No, it's not. It's a sign that she values attention more than loyalty. A high-value woman doesn't need a crowd cheering her on. She values the man she's with. If she's addicted to external validation, walk away. You'll never be enough for someone who needs the entire world's approval. Sign number 3. She never takes accountability. Ever met a woman who can never admit she's wrong? That's a classic low-value mindset. She makes mistakes, lies, and creates problems. But somehow, it's always someone else's fault. She cheats. "Well, you weren't giving me enough attention." She disrespects you. "You made me mad." She's broke. It's the economy, my ex, my parents. Never her own choices. See the pattern? She's never responsible for anything. And if you stay, she'll drain you emotionally, financially, and mentally. A high-value woman owns her mistakes and grows. A low-value woman blames everyone else. And the longer you stick around, the more you'll suffer. The only solution: leave. No arguments, no explanations, just walk. Sign number 4. She uses emotional manipulation to control you. Ever felt guilty even when you did nothing wrong? That's not an accident. That's manipulation. Some women yell, cry, and make dramatic threats. Others do it subtly: silent treatment, withdrawing affection, acting hurt over nothing. All to make you feel like the bad guy. She'll say things like, "If you really loved me, you'd do this for me. Wow, I didn't think you'd be so selfish." Sound familiar? It's a game. She doesn't inspire loyalty through respect. She forces it through guilt. A high-value man recognizes manipulation and doesn't play along. If she refuses to communicate and keeps acting distant, don't chase. Go live your life. A quality woman respects your independence. A low-value woman tests you until you prove you're weak. Sign number 5. She has no long-term vision, just short-term thrills. A high-value woman thinks ahead. She values stability, growth, and the kind of man she builds with. A low-value woman, she only cares about right now. She spends recklessly, is always broke but still shopping, jumps from job to job, and lives for the weekend with no real goals. And guess what? If she doesn't have discipline for herself, she won't have it in your relationship either. At first, she may seem exciting, fun, spontaneous, always down for a good time. But over time, you realize she's financially irresponsible, avoids planning for the future, and expects you to clean up the mess. If she's all about pleasure over progress, guess who's going to carry the burden? You. Sign number 6. She competes with masculinity instead of respecting it. A high-value woman admires and supports strong masculinity. She doesn't see it as a threat. She sees it as attractive. A low-value woman. She competes with it. She won't let you lead. She constantly challenges your decisions, undermines your authority, and tries to control the dynamic, not for equality, but for power. If you say, "I'll handle it," she says, "I don't need you to handle anything." If you assert yourself, she calls you controlling or toxic. Sound familiar? A woman like this will never let you be the man in the relationship because deep down, she doesn't respect men. Maybe it's because of bad relationships. Maybe it's how she was raised. But one thing is clear, you can't fix this. A high-value woman doesn't compete with a man. She complements him. They grow together. If you're with a woman who constantly challenges your masculinity, disrespects you, and turns every moment into a power struggle, walk away. You don't need a rival. You need a partner. We just broke down 6 major signs of a low-value woman. If you recognize these traits in someone you're dating, it's time to reevaluate. The wrong woman will destroy your peace and make you question your worth. The right woman will inspire you to become greater. So here's the question. Are you choosing peace, or are you choosing chaos? For more insights on relationships, self-mastery, and the psychology of attraction, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, stay strong, stay sharp, and never settle.